Hi, this is Omar Qureshi और मैं बैठा हूँ एक son of Sardaar के साथ and a daughter of Sardaar also is sitting next to him. Sonakshi and Ajay, welcome guys.
Thank you so much. Don't worry, Omar, she'll not whistle at you. Try as hard, she's not going to.
I know, she's not whistling.
इतने में इतना ही मिलेगा.
Yeah, as an actor, you wish to work with
If you're launching yourself.
horror movies.
Horror movies.
Both of you must be under a lot of pressure
Why?
because 100 crores तो आपने बहुत बार कर लिए. Now the pressure is for 200 crores.
आप अभी बोल के प्रेशर बढ़ा रहे हो वरना तो कोई
टेंशन
प्रेशर
मत दो
नहीं.
यार, अच्छी पिक्चर बनाई है, ऑडियंस को पसंद आएगी, मुझे ऐसा लगता है. नहीं, मुझे यकीन है.
No, everyone's talking about the movie. There's a very big buzz about it. Your music is playing everywhere. It's already being declared like a big commercial success.
Yeah, some trade people are saying this. A lot of people reacted to me like this in Delhi. But till the film releases, I mean, you are all very anxious and want to know what's happening.
Sonakshi, Salman, then Akshay, and now Ajay. Are you pinching yourself? Like it gets bigger and bigger and better.
Absolutely. I feel truly blessed that such amazing actors have wanted to work with me and taken me in their films, and I'm trying my level best to match up to their expectations. So, yeah.
But is it true that she wasn't the first choice for the movie? Is that true?
She was always the first. So we were contemplating who to sign, and then we thought of Sonakshi, and then we called her up, and she heard the script, and it was done.
And also, you're making the movie bigger for the weekend. But you roped in big stars, Salman, Sanjay, for the song Popo.
Sanju is somebody in the film who, honestly speaking, if I didn't have Sanju, I didn't know who to cast. I mean, generally speaking, a character who's comic, a character who's romantic, a character who's very aggressive, and when the point comes, the audience should feel that now these two are going to fight, and how will the hero fight him? Can you think of somebody else in the industry who can do all this?
No.
I couldn't have made the film the way it is. I would have had to change the climax or, lose out on something. So Sanju is somebody who's tough.
Natural.
And he is tough. He's somebody you really can't fight. Yeah. And he's somebody, when he's vulnerable, he's very vulnerable.
Yeah. And the Salman song Popo, how did that come about?
That was... We were sitting on a song, sitting with Himesh, and he said, listen to this song, and he made us hear Popo, and we all loved the song. So we said, let's do this song. So he said, but this song is with Salman. He's made this song he's asked me to make this song. So anyways, we had a special appearance.
Oh.
So he knew about it, Himesh. So he said, why don't you go and ask him and talk to him to do it? So I said, not a bad idea. I called up Salman, I went to him, I said, I want you to do a bit in the film.
Yeah.
So he said, okay, done. I said, I want your song also. He says, which one? So I said, Papa. He agreed. Very sweet of him.
Nice.
That's how it happened.
But is it true that people discovered your whistling skills on the set? You're whistling at all the guys on the sets. Is that true? She was Adam teasing.
Adam teasing. He made this up right now. Adam teasing.
That's true, right?
What?
The guys felt like...
Whistling to all the guys?
Yeah, whistling at all the guys, and she was whistling all the time. Is that true?
I really don't know, because I was busy working and she didn't whistle at me.
That's terrible, yeah.
No, I mean, it's part of the song, and it's, a really fun song. That brief that I was given there by Ganesh sir was that, Bas tu pagal ho ja.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what
And she's done it herself.
Okay.
It was not choreographed.
Completely mad.
Where did you learn how to whistle?
Where did I learn how to? I don't know. I just picked it up.
From whom?
From people.
It's a skill, you know that.
Yeah, I can't whistle.
You can't?
No.
Are you serious?
Seriously,
Yeah.
can you?
Not too well. Yeah. Why don't you whistle?
No.
Huh?
I watched the movie. इतने में इतना ही मिलेगा.
Okay. Okay. You've done a lot of shairi in the movie also.
Not a lot of shairi, but in one song, there are some lovely dialogues in the film. एक दो शायरी भी है जो कि वो बिछड़न गाने में है.
You taught her bike riding for the song? For
Not for the
SOS?
song.
For the song, for the sequence.
For the,
Sequence, yeah? Okay, not bad. And you were good at...
Well, I picked it up. I mean, I had to practice quite a bit and, to get it right.
आपके इरादे कुछ ठीक नहीं लग रहे.
Sir,
Learning
क्या?
bike riding, whistling,
हाँ, तो
like what is she planning?
She is planning.
I am superwoman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
No,
doing
that's
the
like
film.
forming a gang or what?
Forming a gang.
Adam teasing gang.
No, no, no.
Yeah.
You are thinking the wrong things.
But don't worry, Omar, she'll not whistle at you. You try as hard, she's not going to whistle.
I know, she's not whistling. She's saying, "Itna paisa mein itne milega." Ajay, you're also producing the movie, and it's a big Diwali release. It's releasing on the same day as another big movie. That's Yash Raj's Jab Tak Hai Jaan.
Yes.
So are you stressed about that?
No, not really. As I was telling you that it's a long weekend. I think both films are looking good. Both films are going to work, and there's space for everybody. So we are not clashing with anybody. We are not competing with anybody. We want our film to do well, and we want every film to do well because that helps the industry eventually. See, the bottom line is that we all have worked together. We are all friends to a point. I mean, we are not enemies.
Yeah.
So we are not fighting for anything. We are just working hard.
But people are talking of a very personal clash between you and Shah Rukh, like because they're saying you've never been friends, right?
I think people who have nothing better to do in life and they have no work, what do? They need to then talk.
Yeah.
And they have nothing to say about themselves because they haven't done anything in life themselves, so that they speak about people who have done something in life.
But there was a talk that people expected you to postpone the release, after Yash ji
It's not
passed
really
away.
possible, if you want to also, it's business.
Yeah, it is.
Where there are a lot of people concerned, there are a lot of corporates concerned who have to answer to their shareholders. It was pretty late in time to postpone anything where we are nearly exhausted with our promotional budgets and things like this. So it's very easy to say and give suggestions.
Yeah.
When they have to do it themselves, who would do it?
Yeah, it's tough. It's work.
No, and the best part was that I said, okay, fine, I'm ready to shift. There's no other date to shift. The whole industry should shift by 2 weeks ahead. How does that matter?
Okay, yeah.
For the next 3 months, every film release can go ahead by 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Fair enough?
Okay, but your notice came, I think, after he passed away, so it was sent earlier.
Yeah, it was sent earlier. It was sent earlier. It's very sad what happened and the timing also. Rest on the notice, I can't speak anything because I'm not allowed legally to speak. When the matter is in court, you can't talk about it.
Your debut film had also clashed, and Phool Aur Kaante with Lamhe, and that had done better than Lamhe.
Yeah, that was 21 years ago.
21 years
and it again did clash. 2 films released.
2 films
One
released.
worked, one didn't work.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen always. Then there was a Gadar and Lagan also, no? Both of them worked.
Just true.
I can give you
Dil and Ghayal.
I can talk about 20 films which have worked on the same day. Dil and Ghayal.
Yeah, Dil and
So
Ghayal.
it's nothing, and they were not clashing. Nobody said that they were clashing at that point of time. So why are we being told that we are clashing?
When a film does amazing business, 100 crore plus, I don't go on rooftops and scream, "Arey, meri picture hit ho gayi." Nor when Joker didn't do so well, did I go into a corner and start crying.
Sonakshi, your last movie, Joker, didn't do too well, and did that disappoint you because your track record was a little affected?
No, not because of the track record. It obviously, as a person who's associated with the film, you feel a sense of disappointment when the film doesn't do well because you spent so much time on it, you worked hard on it, and all of that. But life goes on, you move on, and it's a bit. I guess I've been brought up in a way where you kind of treat success and failure equally. I don't go around
And today
screaming.
the situation is it's become film to film. If the film works, everything works. If the film doesn't work, nothing works.
Absolutely.
I don't
true.
really, when a film does amazing business, 100 crore plus, I don't go on rooftops and scream, "Arey, meri picture hit ho gayi." Nor when Joker didn't do so well, did I go into a corner and start crying. So it's all
But
part
films
of
are
life.
made by individuals and there are emotions attached to it.
Yeah,
Like Farah was
that-
upset that
of
you didn't
course.
promote the movie. And
If you see any of the interviews and all, I think you'd see me only who's gone and promoted the film. So
Yeah.
I don't, these things are very, people are just talking. We did as much as, I did as much as I could, and it's fine. It didn't work, you move on.
Sonakshi, again in this movie you have a Desi avatar. Why are you sticking to your Desi look? Is it because it's working beautifully for you, including Son of Sardaar?
It's working beautifully for me.
Yeah, but you're not going to experiment with
I
like,
will see. I don't choose a role based on what clothes I'm going to wear. No, when a script comes to me, I don't say, "अच्छा ये Indian पहन रही है इसलिए मैं करूँगी." "अच्छा ये Western पहन रही है इसलिए मैं करूँगी." I wore Western clothes in a part of Joker. what happened.
Yeah.
You know, so it doesn't really matter about that. If my role is good, if my character is good, if I like the whole the feel of the film, that's why I'm going to do it.
That's right.
If tomorrow a film comes along that requires me to be more glamorous, as you call it, or more Western, as you call it, and if I think I'll be able to suit the character, people will accept me like that, I'll do it.
As a producer, everyone has a fetish for something. Like some people like
They're not really.
romance,
A good
you know.
script. A script which is completely viable commercial and which you think will work and that's that.
Yeah. And is it true that Sonakshi, apart from riding bikes and whistling, was also taking photographs of everyone? Yeah, her new passion, photography.
It's not new.
She keeps clicking for
Yeah, I just like to click pictures. It's a
Like
hobby.
what
you
kind
can
of
say.
pictures?
Whatever I find interesting.
You're sounding like some bike gang, you know, right?
Arre?
Biker gang.
Okay, if I was in a biker gang and if I was traveling all the country, I would naturally take pictures, of nice things. So yeah, it's just
Is it true that you showed your movie and you assured them, the Punjabi Association, the Sardaar Association,
Yes,
that
I did
because
show them
to
the
assure
film
them.
because I was very confident that there's nothing in the film which is objectionable. There were one or two lines which, when they saw in the promo, which was not our intention to hurt anybody's
Right.
feelings. They meant something else, but it got conveyed into some other way. So I felt that here I'm not here to hurt anybody's feelings or never would want to get into controversies. I've never done that. If it makes them happy, I should just get rid of that, and I did it.
Yeah. But that was also, I think, a lot of it was in the media that it's hurting the sentiments and all, when actually it's a tribute to the community, right?
The whole film is actually. Yeah, but when they saw the film, they realized that. And
Tell me, all your movies have become franchises, are becoming franchises, like whether it's a Golmaal series, you know, whether it's now the Son of Sardaar series, people are expecting you to do more sequels.
you know, it's not very easy to make sequels. Just for the sake of making sequels, we don't want to do that. We could make. If we just wanted to make sequels, we would be doing Golmaal 4 right now, which is one of the biggest franchise, I would say. But till we don't get the right script,
Right. Yeah,
we're not going to do that. So it all depends.
Yeah. Because the first script can be inspired, the second script has to be an original.
Yeah, and you have to move on. You have to get better.
Yeah.
In a
But it
sequel.
is a trend because it's making a lot of money. It's the recall values there, Dabang 2, for example, you know, like all of it. So are you excited about sequels?
Absolutely. I think it depends on film to film also.
Yeah.
Like suppose your film didn't do, if a film like a film like Dabang did really well, people obviously want to see it, you know, go forward.
And if you get the right kind of script, why
Yeah,
not?
absolutely.
Yeah, why not?
And I have a reason for it. Not because it was a good film or a bad film, because I realized that I should not be doing films which are a little on the vulgar side or which you can't watch with families. And you know, we want to make entertainment. We want to make films which everybody in the family can watch.
Can enjoy together.
And together.
Yeah. What are your? I know you're expecting a lot from SOS, and everybody is. What is your takeout going to be from SOS when it releases and all? What are you bringing to the audience?
See, it's not a kind of comedy which people will say, oh, this is just slapstick. It makes sense.
Right.
It's got a nice touch of emotion. There are one, two things which have been said which are very nice.
Right.
So overall, as a package, it's a big size entertainment,
Right.
and which also makes sense, and people will like that.
And you also will agree with that. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because everyone's very excited about the movie, but before I end my rapid fire, which I always do. Yeah.
Rapid fire is very.
He's superb with rapid fire.
You like to work most with Prakash Jha, Milan Luthria, Rohit Shetty, Sajid Khan, or Ashwini Dheer? Most enjoyable time
I
while
like working with all of them. I enjoy working with all of them, and that's why I keep working with all of them.
And your favorite genre, because you've done it all, action, comedy, drama, or romance?
No, I would like to have a shift from a comedy to a action to a romance.
One film you wish you had not done?
Rascals.
Yeah?
And I have a reason for it. Not because it was a good film or a bad film, because I realized that I should not be doing films which are a little on the vulgar side or which you can't watch with families. And you know, we want to make entertainment. We want to make films which everybody in the family can watch.
Can enjoy together.
And together.
Yeah. Your favorite co-star, actress?
Right now, Sonakshi.
Your favorite recent role out of these? Singham, Once Upon a Time, Dilwale, Zakham.
Very difficult. Very, very difficult.
Very different, all
Very difficult.
Yeah.
I think Once Upon a Time was also fabulous. Singham, everybody reacts to, you know how they react. From deep inside my heart, it would be Zakham.
Now, Sonakshi, your turn. Luck or hard work?
Hard work. Luck can only take you so far.
Yeah. Your favorite co-star?
All three of them who I have worked with so far.
What food do you love the most? Punjabi, South Indian, or chaat papdi?
Punjabi.
Right now, the flavor is Son of
No,
Sardaar.
I've always liked Punjabi food.
As an actor, you wish to work with?
I'm actually working with everyone who I would have wanted to work with so far.
Yeah.
And are you launching yourself?
Who?
Yeah, if you're launching
What?
yourself.
Horror movies.
Horror movies.
Yeah. A filmmaker you want to be directed by?
Rajkumar Hirani.
I knew that would be the...
Yeah, I like his.
Yeah, but that's right.
I love his movies.
It's fabulous.
Yeah. One secret about Ajay that no one knows.
Secret? I don't know any secret about him.
Nobody knows anything about this man.
How is it a secret if somebody knows?
Yeah.
Exactly. He's the best kept
How would
secret.
I know?
Yeah. No, but looking forward to Son of Sardaar.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure it's going to rock and roll, and this Diwali is going to be a big, big dhamaka. Best
you
of luck,
so much.
guys. Best of luck.
Thank you, Omar.
Thank you so much.